of all, let me say that we are indebted to the Jazz and Heritage Foundation for providing this clinic. This is Loyola is providing the space, providing some student musicians to play, but the cost of this clinic is being borne by the Jazz and Heritage Foundation. I guess we'll be playing out there this afternoon, shortly after this clinic. I met Joe Lovano in jammed his dad's club. And then wrote my critics' choice.
Really? Glenn Cruz. That was Jamie Haddad.
Okay.
Jamie is coming to play percussion with Paul Simon. I think they play tomorrow.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, you
Also
also
in Cleveland.
yeah. Oh yeah, we met them?
Yeah, well, that was in the early 70s. But been following his career and hearing him play many times since. You know, we're blessed to have him. So, Joe Lovano, we have some students who would love to play with you.
Great.
Joe Lovano.
Okay, well, John?
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Welcome. I'd like to thank everyone for inviting me also to just come and talk a little about some music and my development through the years, the inspirations, and what's important about developing your own way of playing. The elements of music that we all study. We all study the same thing. Your deep passion about the direction you want to take it in music is what's going to guide you along the way. You know? And to live a life in music is simply just a blessing for everybody. People you play for, your personal development as an artist or musician, you know. When you're young and you're really just starting to get yourself together as far as like learning your horn, whatever that is, it's all about love, to project who you are. After you get past a certain technical facility on your instrument, you can execute things. Then it's all about communication, you know. And what fuels your ideas, your personal ideas, the beat, groove, community you live in. People you like to listen to that inspire you. We have such a rich, amazing, what I like to call the library of sounds and spirits. Timeless library of music and jazz that we have to live and know. The more you know about every individual player, whatever more, you realize what a timeless development of the sound that is. Really, from the earliest players, from Louis Armstrong to Sidney Bechet, that's that we're coming down right here, that developed and played with such a deep passion that inspired the masses. To explore music, you know, folk music from around the world, how it all is about the people and the community you live in. And the rich community right here is probably one of the most soulful, deepest so much incredible, inspiring music. And it was always about really playing for the people, you know, drawing folks in to where you've been or where you travel. And, we inspired developed jazz through people like Coleman Hawkins and Lester Young, Charlie Parker, Dizzy Gillespie, Miles Davis. You know, is it timeless? And in that library of sounds and spirits that I talked about, is what we not only learn from, but inspires us to carry on. You know, all these cats like created audiences for us internationally, beyond. Back when we met in the early 70s, and I graduated high school in 1971. And that was around 1972 or 3 or somewhere around there. I went to Berklee College of Music in Boston. Right at that great prior to that. And I had a chance to study with Gary Burton, John Laporta, Joe Loyola, to name a few folks, Andy McKee. Musicians that were recording and doing things and were involved in the development of the art of improvising. I was always really inspired by that aspect of creating. Developed a way of playing, and I'm still in that process today, of developing a way of playing on my own, an approach that I've been trying to put together within the elements of the music. What do I mean by the elements of the music? Really study harmonic sequences coming from the rhythms, okay? Other forms, more sophisticated forms that groove. Okay? Blues form was one of the first real structures that gave jazz its foundation. A lot of folk musics and other musics from around the world are real band-orientated music that didn't go through harmonic sequences as rhythmics. So it's really important to study rhythm and all the possibilities of polyrhythmic approach in jazz. The melodic aspect of telling the story, lyrical, execution of melodies. Okay? And they say telling a story, tell a story. That's coming from blues is a story. It's not just a 12-bar, whatever, how many bars, sequence of chords. It's an approach, it's a concept, it's something you can't really describe. You know? It's executing your feelings within the elements. There's a lot of sides to what's happening in jazz. Okay, there's a real technical thing you have to develop your facility, all the keys. But then to step through that and to try to play with a sense of storytelling, that's something else. We each have our own story. Everybody's from somewhere else. Everyone has their own roots. We learn from each other. You don't want to, you can't live in someone else's shoes. You can't tell someone else's story. You can only go so far. You may love the way whoever, whatever it is. We learn from each other, but, and we're inspired by each other. But it's a matter of really getting serious on your own. You could find yourself. Any comments or questions or anything? I'd like to have an open dialogue on any of these